I just saw Supergirl. Let's talk about it, but not here.
Okay, that's better. So I've been very excited for this movie ever since they teased Supergirl at the end of Superman last year. So imagine my fears and anxieties once I saw that Rotten Tomatoes score breaking into rotten. Is this movie bad? Are they just being misogynistic? What is happening? I saw it tonight in IMAX too, and I think I get it. Don't get me wrong, I still had a good time. I still very much enjoyed the movie, and I don't think it deserves being a rotten score, but I wanted so much more. But let's talk about the positives first. The special effects I actually really enjoyed. There are sometimes you could tell there was green screen, but the way they stylized it, I didn't care that I noticed. It actually looked really cool and engaging. There's a slow motion action sequence that happens near the end of the film that you can see in some of the trailers, that the way it plays out, oh my gosh, magical. Jason Momoa as Lobo, yes. Just yes. Just all the yes. What you expect? Yeah. No. Yes. Yes. Let's talk about the star, Millie Alcock, who plays Supergirl. Oh my gosh. Whoever casted this woman in this universe, just genius. The range this woman has, like the acting she does with her eyes alone. Oh my goodness. She embodies Supergirl in so many ways. I adored her. She killed it. I loved her in every second that I saw her do like anything. She was genuinely funny when she needed to be funny in ways that I was not expecting too. There's a great scene in a bar. The way that she decides to interact with a certain character to get out of a bad situation. Never saw that coming, but I really enjoyed that. Also, just the way that she plays the subtlety of her character's trauma. She doesn't have to be all melodramatic or anything. It's a lot of that control, like trying to fight back the emotions, but the emotions still come out. There's so much more power in a performance like that than just going all out. Now, here's where it kind of gets a little inconsistent. Some of the action sequences, I think, were spectacularly performed and properly paced, crescendoing into an incredible climactic moment. Then there were other action sequences that weren't bad, but there were just pacing issues. You'd feel like there was like a character close up that held too long, that cut into an action sequence. You're expecting the character to move now, you're expecting them to do something, and then they cut into a certain spot. So like maybe the editing was a little strange. I think the meat of our issues though lie in the script. This script was penned by Anna Nagira, who I think, according to IMDb, this is her first feature-length film. Writing your first feature-length film is challenging on its own, but adapting what people consider the greatest Supergirl story of all time, you're setting yourself up for failure. I haven't read it yet. I have it. I haven't read it yet. There's some beautiful art in here. Oh my gosh, it's really pretty. Oh my gosh, look at this stuff. Anyways, the issue I was having throughout the film, there was a depth expected to be there that was not properly written there. Something that works really well for me personally when it comes to properly executing these themes in film is there is a setup that works, a build-up that continues to reinforce that, and a payoff that really brings it on home to the theme and what the film is trying to say. I don't think there was enough speaking to the themes to really allow it to flourish like it should have. It almost felt like the writer knew the characters but wouldn't let us know who they were. Because we didn't fully get to be let into all these characters and let the characters let each other in, a lot of these moments and the execution of the themes don't really pay off, unfortunately. Now, what I'm saying might sound very scathing, but I still, again, very much enjoyed this movie. There was so much that executed so strongly that it just does a lot of heavy lifting to make this worth my time. Again, I laughed, I got emotional, teared up a few times. I had great times with the music, the needle drops are so fun. I had a great time. I walked away with a smile on my face, but there was an empty feeling that I was missing something. When I saw Superman last year, it fully filled me up, satisfied me, and had me overflowing with tears of joy. This, I was hoping to have a similar experience, but again, a lot of the stuff, the meat in the bone, wasn't fully there. The focus of what the movie wanted to say wasn't fully there. Again, though, Will you have a fun time watching this movie? Yes. Don't look at the Rotten Tomato score and think that you're gonna have a bad time. It's a fun time. If you liked Masters of the Universe, you will have a phenomenal experience with this movie. That film really pissed me off, honestly. I still think this movie is worth your time. It was still a very fun experience, but definitely lower the expectations because, again, that meat isn't fully there, but the experience is still wonderful. Let me know what you think of Supergirl down in the comments below, and see you next time.